Hey guys, Brian here from Stogie Review here at IPCPR 2011. I'm here with the one and the only Ernesto Perez Carrillo. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Brian. Thank you for the interview. And Jerry?
How's the trade show treating you? It looks like it's been crazy busy every time I've been by.
It's been very busy. Yesterday we had a great day, and today it seems like we're going to do even better than yesterday. So I mean, the response from all the consumers, all the cigar smokers, all the stores have been absolutely tremendous, incredible.
So what are you introducing this year?
Well, this year we're introducing two new sizes to the core line. We're introducing the Monumento, which is a 56 by 7 3/8. The number 4, which is a Corona size, that's a 42 by 5 1/8. And for the New Wave Connecticut, we're introducing the El Decano, which is a 6 by 60. And of course the Limitado 2011, which unfortunately I'm happy to say, but at the same time, unfortunately, because a lot of people are still asking for it, the Limitado 2011, and that we sold out.
You sold out the Limitado 2011 already. Wow.
And one thing that also that we're very excited about is our new Maduro line, which a lot of people, ever since we started, were asking, when are you going to come out with the Maduro? Finally this year, we decided to do it. We're using a great raw leaf wrapper. The quality of this particular tobacco, the taste, is something that reminds me very much of the old days back in 1980, 1985, when we used to, use that tobacco for La Gloria Cubana and all that.
Oh yeah, you're known for the really dark, Gloria, yeah.
The taste, the strength, the flavor, the bouquet is just incredible.
Excellent, excellent. So one thing with the New Wave Connecticut, I know it's been around for a little while, but explain the name for that, the New Wave Connecticut.
Well, actually, when we came out with the Connecticut, first of all, we experimented with different blends, and we didn't want to duplicate anything that was out there as far as the taste profile, the strength profile. So we started coming out, and then one day Ernie and I were sitting and he said in the office, and I thought we got to name this something that is catchy, and that's where the New Wave Connecticut came in. We started playing with names and stuff, and that name came out. It just caught on. And that's what everybody calls it now. It's not a Connecticut EP Carrillo, it's the New Wave Connecticut. Even though they don't have the EP Carrillo, it seems like the New Wave Connecticut is like a separate trademark of the EP Carrillo brand.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal, and I've from what I've seen, anecdotally, it's loved by just about everybody I've talked to.
Incredible. And the response to this has been, everybody's ordering. People that weren't even aware that we had a brand in the market have come to us and say, I've heard about your new cigar, and that's what they're asking for.
They're looking for that.
Yeah, that New Wave Connecticut.
So when is the Limitati sold out completely? When is that going to start hitting the shelves?
That's going to start probably in October, and we figure from October to November we'll have the whole production out.
Okay.
So, and
what are we looking at price-wise? Probably
it's going to be the same as last year, $15. It's a Maduro wrapper, and it's a 56 by 6.5, and it has a very unique taste. I'm using for that particular blend, besides Nicaraguan and Dominican, I'm using a Nicaraguan tobacco that comes from a part of Nicaragua that's between Condega and Jalapa. So it has, some of the sweetness and the complexity of the Condega tobacco, which I enjoy very much. So it's, it has a very distinct taste and a lot different than the 2010 and the 2009 alcohol.
And you're continuing with the short runs, is that correct?
Yes, we're continuing next year. We're not really planning on doing a short run next year because we have a lot of other projects coming out, and unless some incredible tobacco comes to market where I think it'll be something special that we can offer on a short time basis, but yet be something that would be special to our customers.
So anything you want to tell us about with the new projects you're working on, or is that still under wraps?
Well, I'll just give you, the new project that we're working for next year, and I'm very excited about, is a cabinet box, okay? And what I'm excited about is this new wrapper it's not a new wrapper, it's actually going to be probably a Habano wrapper that's coming, it's going to be coming out of Ecuador. Hopefully we'll get some by December because we want to start, working on that tobacco, fermenting that tobacco. But it's from a very special farm. I'm not going to mention the name because, it's not really that important at this point. But it's from a very special farm and a very special lot that I've known about for years, and
Been keeping your eyes on it, huh?
I've been keeping my eyes. Unfortunately, I didn't have access to that tobacco because it was owned by another company, but now it's an independent company, and I'm going to be, I think, one of the first ones. Actually, I'm going to be the first one to use that tobacco.
Oh, okay.
And it's, right now we're just doing samples with it. The tobacco still, needs to be fermented. It needs to be aged. So we're looking for next year's IPCPR to introduce that cigar.
Excellent, excellent.
So, I mean, exciting things happening for us.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And, as you can see here at the show, the business seems to be booming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're very happy with the future of this business.
I think every show that I've seen you at, it's always it's hard to get in because there's always people. There's always looking for you. Even
Incredible.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we're not in the best part of the
That's true. Yeah, this is the back wall of the convention center right here.
But still, people are finding us. They're coming through. So
yeah, they're gonna search you out. Yeah, because man, I know a lot of people love the cigars like I love the cigars. So yeah.
And I gotta say, this is not to, but you guys have been wonderful with our company. I mean, you're always talking about us. You're always giving us support, and I really appreciate that tremendously.
Yeah, well, we only do it because we love what you do.
That's what I figured.
That's what it is. And we do like you as well, but we love what you do. So, with the people know all about you, but you've got a website, right? That's out there.
Yeah, we have a website, EP Carrillo, and basically, we have Twitter, Facebook, and on that website we have the list of events, list of retailers that carry our product, places where you can smoke. So it's a very interesting website. So any of you have not seen it, I would ask you to check into it. It's epcarrillo.com.
And also on Twitter it's EP Carrillo with
right.
2 R's, 2 L's. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
RRILLO.
I know I'm always mentioning what I'm smoking. I have to get the spelling right so it comes through properly.
Yeah. It's great. The website has been tremendous. We constantly getting a lot of hits, and people are excited about it.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Well, thanks for taking a few minutes
to
talk to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.